morning everyone, hope you're all keeping well. You join me today on the bonfire burn-up ride-out, it's called. They apparently do this annually, the Royal Enfield Owners Club. So we are going to meet up at Ripley's Garden Centre on the A28 at Bethersden, which I'm not too far away from now. Meeting up with some other guys as well on other bikes, not just Royal Enfields, but it's going to be mostly Royal Enfields. And then we're going to be riding through some parts of the world, through Romney Marsh. We're going to end up at the Britannia Inn at Dungeness, where we're going to have some lunch. Apparently they do really good fish and chips. Not very good for me, being type 1 diabetic, but looking at the menu, there's plenty of other stuff to see on there. So should be nice ride out. We've got no rain, it's chilly but overcast, it's not windy, so yeah, not too bad for November. I think I've got another Royal Enfield above me, in front of me there, probably also heading his way to Ripley's Garden Centre. So yeah, not too far away now. I think we're about to arrive there any second now. Yeah, here we are. Crikey, it looks like there's quite a few people already here. We're meeting up at 10 o'clock, it's about 10:15 now, so I'm a little bit late. Yeah, that guy was riding in here. Stick my bike in here. Head on inside for a cuppa and a chat before we head off. Okay, here we go. Just about ready to set off. There's Rick on his scram and there's Chris in front of me on his tandem. Look at all those bikes. What a great turnout. Really nice turnout today. Mostly Royal Enfields, a couple of Triumphs. There's Chris on his tandem, a BSA or two BSAs, guy on a Yamaha I think. So quite a nice mixture. Mostly Royal Enfields though. Right, here we go. I'm right at the back of the pack, so it's going to be ages before we do the drop-off, or I do the drop-off, should I say. And there's the first one. Very nice day, very pleasant day for November. Not sunny, but it's not too cold. About 10 degrees I think, something like that, so not too bad. Got my heated gloves with me anyway. It's not raining, it's not windy, so yeah, we can't complain. Quite nice weather, quite mild for November. That guy in front, his bike looks like it's crabbing, it looks like he's on a slight angle. Maybe it's just me. No, it does look like it's crabbing, that is weird. That was the Mr. and Mrs. Al and Sue, I think their names are, back at the junction there. They always do the drop-off together rather than individually. Yeah, he's definitely crabbing, that guy in front. His bike is sort of angled slightly to the left. He must have a rear wheel out of alignment probably. think it's about 20 miles, I think, till we get to our destination. I'm not sure. Final destination is the Britannia Inn at Dungeness, where we're going to have some lunch. I've been down to Dungeness quite a few times. I quite often go fishing down there, but we normally take lunch with us. We don't stop off at any of the places in Dungeness to eat. So although I've been to Dungeness many times, I've been on the railway many times, I've never actually eaten at any of the pubs and other places in that area. But the menu looks nice, so hopefully nice food, nice lunch. Yeah, I think you can see now we're a bit closer to this guy that he's definitely crabbing. He's sort of angled slightly left instead of straight on. I think his rear wheel is slightly wonky. That was John, I think, on a Continental GT, I think. Just trying to remember everyone's names in the club. Obviously I'm new to the club, so I don't know everyone's names yet, but try my best to learn them. Well, that was Mark there and some guy on a Yamaha. I'm not sure why they both stopped and did the drop off together. Mark is the guy that normally does the leading of the group, but not today. Today it's Dean. That was Rick there on the corner on his Scram 411, or Scrambo as he likes to call it. Rick's filming today as well for his YouTube channel, Rick's Royal Rides, so keep a lookout for that on YouTube. That was Chris on his Tandem on the corner there, built in the 1950s, I think. Lovely old bike. I think it's the smallest engine bike out of this group today. Don't ask me what the engine size is, I don't know, but just looking at it, it's got a teeny tiny little engine. Probably 125 or 100 or something like that. Oh, we've got a crossing here, a railway crossing. Oh yeah, here we go. Crossing over the railway tracks. Well, looks like a speed camera there, but it's obviously to catch those idiots that try and cross over the tracks when it's when a train is coming. When we do stop later on, I'll do a little walkabout and show you the bikes. Like I said earlier, most of them are Royal Enfields. There's a couple of BSAs, a Triumph or two, a Yamaha, I think, Tandem, maybe one or two others. Oh yeah, and this giant sofa on wheels of a BMW. Look at the size of that thing. It's massive. It's literally a sofa with two wheels. Well, looks like we're doing a quick stop. Letting the others catch up, I think, by the looks of things. Yeah, I can see the back marker. So we're all together. Mr. Farmer. That looked like a BSA, I think. Going to be my turn to do the drop-off soon. Right, it's going to be me next. That didn't take too long. Oh, here we go, right here. So, my turn now to do the drop-off.
Visible. Yeah. Where's the rest of them? What's going on? Why is there such a big delay? This is weird. Shouldn't be taking that long. Hope nobody's had an accident on the slippy road. One of the guys has come off or something.
Someone's missed something somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see how. I couldn't really, I can't really think of any junction that they might have turned off at.
Someone stopped on every single junction, so
Yeah.
unless someone's broken down.
Well, either someone's broken down or maybe somebody slipped on the mud or something.
There were some big holes.
Yeah. And it was quite slippy. Ah. Strange. Very strange.
Wonder what happened there. Very strange. Put the gloves back on there. Oh, what we got here? We've got a jet. Little air museum or something. Ivy Church. Another BMW there. I think it was anyway. Crikey, look at the size of that thing. Massive. Not sure what that was. Was it a classic or maybe a Meteor? Well, we appear to be stopping here. This is not our destination, so not sure why we're stopping here. Maybe we're going to have a look at the church. We'll find out in a minute anyway. Can't see any shops or anything, so it must be just a quick stop. Stretch our legs, go and have a look at the church. I think I'll stick mine here on the left on the grass. Doesn't look muddy, so this should be fine. Stick it in here and behind Mr. Crab.
So what happened at the junction there? What was the big delay?
Richard come off on a pothole.
Oh really?
Threw him over, yeah. Took his wing mirror off.
So just frozen the video for a second. We're going to jump over now to have a look at another clip. Rick, who was on the Scram 411, he was videoing today as well, and he has kindly given me permission to use a small clip from his video. Rick was about 4 or 5 bikes behind Richard when he came off at the pothole on the junction, so that will just explain what the big delay was. So let's go and have a look at that clip.
But yeah, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but we were going down a tiny little road. Someone did come off. Oh fuck, sorry, pardon the French, someone's come off there. Who's that? Is that Dean? No, it's not. Oh, there's enough people up there. Did I jinx it? He's alright. I think he's got a busted mirror. What happened, apparently, there's a pothole at the end of the road and it was covered with leaves. He just went in it at slow speed and it tipped him over. It's one of those things. He's on his Triumph. Can't remember his name. But yeah, there is a pothole to be aware of. We'll point that out to the chap behind. Oh fucking hell. Oops, excuse French. It is a big one.
So thanks to Rick for permission to use that little clip of the incident there. Rick's channel is Rick's Royal Rides, where he's got loads of great Royal Enfield content as well. So please go and check that out. St. Clements Church, Old Romney. Right, let's go and have a look at these other bikes and see what we've got. Right, we'll start down at the end here. BMW R80RT. Then we've got a Triumph Tiger, a Meteor. We've got a Triumph 400. There's two of those. Then we've got a Royal Enfield Bullet 500, I think. Classic 350. What's that? Interceptor. Somebody on a Tracer. This is Jazz's Super Meteor 650, which is all blinged out, very nice. Then we've got the Sofa with two wheels. BMW, absolute beast. Over here we've got a Scram 411. This is Rick's Scram with the chameleon on the back. Rick is also doing a video today, so keep an eye out for that. Rick's Royal Rides. We've got a BSA of some kind. Got an old Royal Enfield, I'm not sure what that is. Another Bullet maybe. This is Chris's Tandem. Look at the tiny engine on that. Somebody here's got a classic 350 Signals edition. Very nice. Then we've got a Interceptor and another Interceptor. Then you've got my Hunter 350 there. Over on the other side we've got a BSA. Don't know what it is, it's just a BSA.
One side than the other.
Lovely old tandem. And we're off again. Quite an interesting old church there. So I did have a chat with that guy on the Interceptor and pointed out that he was crabbing, and we just had a look at his back wheel just then, and indeed it's out of alignment. The left side of the wheel axle is back further than the one on the right hand side, so that will explain why he's riding sideways instead of straight on. That's the Signals edition, Classic 350 Signals edition. Oh, look at this little boy on the corner here waving to everyone. Hello. Cute. Just noticed this Signals Edition 350 in front of us has got a black number plate, and he's arranged the letters in such a way that it looks like one of the old classic number plates. Very clever. As long as you don't get stopped by the police, of course. Jazz on his Super Meteor 650, all blinged out on the corner there. He's added a heck of a lot of accessories to it since I last saw it on the last ride out. New panniers and new stickers and things. Looks really nice. Are we at the seafront already? I think we are. Well, that didn't take too long from the church. Grand Parade. Look at all the coloured beach huts over on the left there. Very pretty. Right, nearly there now. Just around this corner, I think. Before we turn off. Fresh fish and bait. I'll have to remember that next time I come fishing down here, that there's a bait shop there. I didn't know that. So here we are just arriving at Dungeness, and there's the sign for the Britannia Inn. Dungeness Estate. think it's a private estate, this area, a publicly accessible private estate, I think. I love the old fisherman's hut type houses down here. These are actually houses, people do live down here, but they're tiny, some of them. This one's not too bad size, but some of these other houses that people live in are absolutely microscopic. I'd love to see inside them, see how they've laid them out. Kind of reminds me of a Norwegian sort of town whenever I come up to Dungeness, although there's no mountains, but just feels like a Norwegian or some sort of Scandinavian coastal town that you entered. Look at this one on the right with the little tower. I wonder what purpose that had in the past. It doesn't look like a lighthouse, it looks like more like a sort of lookout tower or something like that. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to live down here. I'm sure it's very windy and can't be that quiet either. This is a very popular place, Dungeness, for tourists, so there's always people coming up and down here and traffic coming up and down, so there must always be traffic noise, even in November like this. It's pretty busy at the moment. There's loads of people down here today, that's for sure. There's the lighthouse, the old one off on the right, and the newer one straight ahead, and there's Dungeness nuclear power station over on the right hand side. That's normally where we go fishing, down near the power station. It's quite a good spot down there, although last time we went fishing a couple of months back, we didn't catch a damn thing, not one single fish, but then nobody else did either, so it was just one of those days. And here we are, the Britannia Inn, our destination. Right, where am I going to park? Go down the end near the entrance, I think, if there's any space left. Go on. Yeah, it should be just about enough space for me to squeeze in just at the end here next to this Signals Classic 350. Here we go. So there we are, we come to an end of another nice ride out with the Royal Enfield Owners Club, Kent and South East branch. Yeah, that was really nice ride. It didn't seem as long as the other rides that I've been out. I've only been on, I think this is my third, third. So it didn't seem quite as long as the other ones. But very pleasant, and very nice lunch there. That was a nice seafood salad that I had. The fish and chips looked absolutely gorgeous. Mark, who sat in front of me, he had fish and chips and it looked really nice, and I would have loved to have had that, but yeah, not for me unfortunately. I had to have something a bit more sensible with less carbs in it. Crikey, this place on the right hand side is popular. Look at all the people in there. Quite a few bikes as well. So yeah, thanks to the guys who organised this ride out today. That was a really nice one. Right, let's see if my little Hunter has got the oomph to overtake as well. Right, here we go. Come on, you can do it. Yes, easy. Plenty of power. Here we go, one more. Yes, who said the Hunter 350 hasn't got any power in it? It's got loads of power. Right, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up the video there. That was a really nice ride out today, so thank you for joining me on my ride. Hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you on the next one. Cheerio.